Hey YouTube, it's AdamX20, and for today's video, I didn't know what to do, so I thought I would just give a screencast of a blank plugin. I know reading code is kind of boring to some people, but it's not always boring to me. Anyways, what I've done is this is what I've been working on for my software, and these are the plugins, and I've basically remodeled everything and how it works, and I'm trying to make it more of a how-to guide. So I've what I've done is I've organized all of the methods in the plugin. So you have the enable and disable section right here. These are the methods that you call when you enable them and then disable them. And then I sectioned off what the plugin hooks are. What the plugin hook is it's basically there's a little section of code um, somewhere in certain pieces of the software that checks all of the enabled plugins to see if they're returning any modified data. Like you can modify any of the data you want here, and you can take advantage of these plugins to modify data. Say if you wanted to modify how a chat post is outputted before you send it, then you would, I think you would do it in the chat post here. Yeah. Then you can also modify how you receive chat and stuff like that. Um, and then here, what I've done here is I've sectioned off what the community created code is. This is what the code that you're gonna be adding to the plugin actually is. So all of your code goes right here and kind of sections it off. Now this refresh counter, it says this is called once per second. That's all you need to know. No, I don't know if I'm going to have that anymore. I just don't think it's really necessary to have, like if a person develops, or excuse me, if a person decides to use like a lot of plugins, then they're going to have 10 plugins with refresh counters running all the time, every second. It seems like a lot of excessive resource usage. It just seems like a total waste to me. So another important thing here is I have to take advantage of the PyQ signal. This is for thread safety. Um, so when you create a PyQ signal, you put it right here. And what that's for is when you add signals. Um, Basically, if you want to send a specific network package, um, there's the network, the transmit packages, and then those contain like the chat, the game tree, um, those packages. I went that in a previous video. Then what you'll have to do is you'll have to create a new signal so that your software knows what method to use when it receives that signal. And then you can create your own network communication information here. But you'll have to make your own PyQ signal, which is really easy. All you have to do is just copy this right here and give it a different name. It's super easy to make a new one. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. There's a lot of room for me to add more plugin hooks. There's also some other things here. Let me go to the plugin engine. There we go. Yeah, I just want to view it. Okay, so I've done the same thing with the plugin handler because everything is based off the plugin handler. Um, it's just the blank is the how-to guide, so the plugin handler is clean. Um, Shoot. I don't think this is the file I wanted to look at. Let's see. Oh wait, yeah, it is. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Yeah. Okay, so there's other features that aren't really being used right now. I don't know if anybody actually ever used this stuff, where you can add a node handler to the game tree, and you can add new settings. I know this was used, but it wasn't really good. So this stuff isn't working right now, but you'll be able to add new handlers to the game tree, to the different game trees also, and then you also be able to change settings, um, or add settings, add plugin specific settings uh, to your uh, to your plugin and your software. And yeah, so that's the major thing. Everything else is going to be just about the exact same. It's just I guess it's going to have the same functionality. It's just using it a little bit differently. Um, yeah, but this should really open up what can be done with Pious Paladin now, and all of this stuff will be in the next update. It's also I also have done it with the blank graphic user interface, which also works. So that's what I've been working on. I want to finish. I wanted to update right now. I wanted to, but I'm not going to be able to because I have to disable some tabs, some setting tabs, and the server. I forgot to connect those to server-specific settings, and they're just clones of the Cherry Pie tab works, but the theme, uh, the appearance and the sounds don't work, and there's no option to turn off the sounds for the server right now. So I'm going to disable some tabs, and then after that, I'm going to go over and do some final testing before I push another update. Which this next update is going to have quite a bit of uh, added features to it. First of all, the server graphic, or excuse me, the server is going to have user accounts and excuse me, users and accounts, so it can create users, and then the users can log into accounts. The server can create accounts with permissions, and then people. It's basically a more advanced version of remote admin. Um, there's going to be a lot more features, and then that little pop-up message that showed when you when your software wasn't the main window is now an option. You can also have the little, what the fuck you call this thing? System tray, the little status bar icon here will flash. Or you can just shut off all of that attention detail if you want to. Um, that's not all, and then there's the plugins, but that's not all. There's also some corrections to the dice roller and a lot of other stuff. It's been a while since I've actually posted an update. I think it's been over a month now. So yeah, it is a long due update, and should I should have it up soon, maybe in a few days. But anyways, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, YouTube.